Tech faced a tumultuous 2022 amid several macro headwinds, but does this suggest a corporate governance problem for the sector? Yahoo Finance's Allie Garfinkle joins us with the details. Allie, good to see you.
Great to see you, Brad. Happy 2023. So, does tech have a corporate governance problem? That's what I sort of came into this story asking. And the answer is more or less yes, but we're about to find out just how big of a corporate governance problem tech really has. Now, why? As the macro's gotten worse, as tech's taken a hit, bad times, experts say, are the times when governance matters more than ever. Now, why are we even talking about tech corporate governance? Part of it is the way that tech companies' voting structures are set up. Now, most tech companies have something that's fairly controversial. It's called a dual class structure. Now, a dual class structure means there are two classes of shares. One is available to the public, and the other is for founders, insiders, and they proffer more power than regular shares. You see on the screen, this is a pretty common thing, right? And it's some of the biggest names in the space. You have Alphabet, Meta, DoorDash, Airbnb, Slack, right? Most experts say that these dual class structures insulate founders and CEOs from the desires of outside investors. But we're starting to see some cracks in the armor here for tech and for these structures, right? For instance, the common wisdom I was taught when I was first starting as an M&A reporter covering activists as well was that activist investors don't go to tech. There's nothing they can do there. But we started to see a shift, right? We have an activist at Salesforce. We have an activist at Alphabet, the Google parent. So bottom line, because of the way tech companies are set up, they are also highly sensitive to moments of lack of faith in the company's steward, whoever that may be. I mean, the thing that Eric Talley, who's a Columbia law professor, said to me was really resonant. He said, this is a zone that's a stress test for this model. So we'll have to see what happens.
Allie, I guess Elon Musk having his brother Kimball on the board of directors is perfect for corporate governance, right?
Perfect. It's exactly what experts love, as you can imagine.
What are some of their problems? What are you hearing on the Tesla front?
So, I've heard a lot. We talk, because as you can imagine, Brian, we were talking about Musk quite a bit. And one of the things, yes, the stuff with his brother may be not ideal, but it's actually not the big question surrounding Musk, experts say. What a lot of them say, actually, is the final question for him is how many companies can one person run at once? How many companies can be so deeply associated with a single personality? And of course, the joke is we're about to find out. One of the scenarios that was posited to me, Brian, that I thought was really interesting was actually that there could be a bidding war of sorts over Musk's attention. These companies that he's the CEO of, SpaceX, Tesla, Twitter, a lot of these companies, what they might do is they might give him a gargantuan pay package where he has to meet certain standards so that he has the possibility of spending more time there. We saw an example of this with Tesla. It was pretty controversial. Tesla paid him massively to hit certain benchmarks back in 2018 when he took the helm. So we could end up with a very strange situation with Musk in more ways than one, Brian. And it's going to be something to watch as this year plays out, I think.
All right, they better bid in Dogecoin. Yahoo Finance's own Allie Garfinkle, thanks so much for joining us with that breakdown this morning. Appreciate it.